Okay, we are working on week 4 in the 10-week summer 2023 art and reading challenge. And this week we are reading Here Comes the Garbage Barge by Jonah Winter. And our project is an abstract drip tree that is inspired by two different artists that are contemporary artists. Jen Stark, her drip cascade, and Subodh Gupta's stainless shine. So we'll talk about both of those artists' work. So contemporary artists means that they are working and living today as artists. Okay, so we're going to start towards the top of our paper here with a wavy line. And your waves can be different from mine. So this is my basic line here. So this line is actually going to be thicker. So you could use a thicker Sharpie if you have it. Or you could just go back over it like I'm doing. And fill in the space. Okay, then I'm going to draw this next section over here. So again, my curves don't have to be exactly the same. My drips. So it's kind of like an up and down, and they're not real even. Some drip down farther than others. It's supposed to kind of look like dripping paint. Okay, and then the next one we're going to do here is this black and white one. And again, going back over that. So Jen Stark does artwork that is could be painted. She sometimes makes sculptures. She uses all these really bright colors. Her artwork looks like, a lot of her artwork looks like this drip kind of design. And she did work for Facebook. We're going to do one more here. One more little curve. And MTV. And Google. And Hard Rock Stadium and Vans. So all big names. Okay. So next I'm going to repeat my drips by basically just following along the same line that I have at the bottom. So I'm just going to move up a little bit from this main line that I did first. I'm just going to follow my curves. And how far in the curve you want to go is up to you. And then I just keep doing that same thing over and over. Now the other artist, Subodh Gupta, is an Indian artist, and again, a contemporary artist who is from India. And he has this really beautiful, he has a lot of beautiful artwork, but his is mostly sculptures that I found. And one of his beautiful sculptures is outside of the National Gallery of Modern Art in Delhi. And it is called Stainless Shine. And it is a gigantic tree sculpture. And it looks like this tree sculpture has pots and pans hanging from it. Like stainless steel pots and pans. Okay, so now I'm going to my next wavy line section, and I am repeating that. Now this one looks like it's going to be overlapping into this other one. So I just have to kind of imagine where these drips would be tucked in behind the other ones, and how this line would still be repeating. This dripping line would still have that same pattern. So this is where these thicker lines are helpful to show you where one area is dripping over another area. So that's where it's helpful to have those lines thicker. So I'm not exactly sure how Gupta does his artwork, but it looks like the tree and the pots and pans are all covered in this really shiny silver looking material. And it just sort of reminded me of like recycling and using found objects or recycled objects to create art. And so that made me think of the garbage barge. And I wanted to include something with Jen Stark's cool drip design, and I thought the tree combined with the drips was a good compromise. And since they were both contemporary artists, it kind of made sense to do these together. All right. And so we know that a sculpture is art that is three-dimensional. It's not flat. It's something that you can look at from more than one side. It's not flat like a painting or a drawing. So our artwork is two-dimensional, but Gupta's artwork is three-dimensional. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm just saying it how it looks spelled to me. Okay, so now I have my 4 areas. Then I just need my tree trunk. And these lines can be just coming down straight, or you can curve them out a little bit. And then my grass I did is just like kind of an abstract zigzag line. So I would say both artists have abstract art also. Not meant to look like real life. Okay, and then I colored it in. So I did this one with rainbow order, this section. And then this section I did black and white. This section over here I did cool colors. And then this last section over here I did warm colors. And then my sky I colored in blue and light blue. And then my grass just green. My trunk I did black and brown. And I used the Twistables crayons in order to color mine, but of course you could use markers or whatever you have. And good luck with yours. I hope it turns out just fabulous for you.